to please help me explain why benching Ben Simmons is laughable. Doc told me that Simmons does so many things for the team. He creates so much with his speed and his size. He rebounds. He can literally guard positions 1 through 5. Doc did, however, admit, guys, that the team does want Simmons to score more, especially on his coast-to-coast attack drives.
Yeah, good call. He's going to be a guy to watch tonight. You know, Young and Embiid are going to have big games. Sometimes it's those ancillary players as Philadelphia controls the tip. Away we go. Game 7, Philadelphia, PA. Winner will match up against the Milwaukee Bucks, who won a thriller in a Game 7 last night in Brooklyn. An overtime win. Mars gets up the first shot. And an empty set for Philadelphia. Bogdan Bogdanovic, a big story. He got that rebound. He's in the starting lineup playing with an injured right knee. It's Herter, Collins, Capella, Bogdanovic, and Young. Bogdanovic looked good in the pregame warm-ups and able to give it a go here for Game 7 as John Collins gets our scoring started tonight, Jimmy.
Well, see the lineup right here for Philly. For Atlanta, again, you're playing with house money in their minds. No pressure on them. You come, you play, you do your job. Try to walk out of here with a dub in advance.
Here's Joel Embiid, and he knocks down his first try.
Well, notice, too, the space. That time, Joel Embiid outside the block a little bit. Now he has room to operate, but it was a quick-hitting set. That time, the Hawks didn't have time to kind of double down and get the ball out of Embiid's hands.
Hawks won Game 1 on this floor. Philadelphia won the next 2 as Herter laces a 3. Kevin Herter could be a key for the Hawks. They have deadly outside shooters. They have not shot the ball well from three-point range. They've also struggled from the free throw line, especially in Game 6. Harris, no, here's Collins.
But here's the challenge. It's the Hawks have had open looks, and you talk to Nate McMillan, you take them all day. They just have to make shots.
There's that little floater. It's a foul prior to. Trae Young goes to the hole. Ben Simmons is with the foul there. So Atlanta won the opener in Game 1. Philadelphia came back, Jim. They won the next 2 games by 16 points. They were up 2-1 in this series. Looked like they had control. Atlanta comes back, wins Game 4 and 5 before Philadelphia had a gut check win in Atlanta for Game 6 as Herter knocks down another one, and he's got 2 hits to get his night started in Game 7.
Well, this is a gutsy Atlanta Hawk team. They don't give up. They kind of mirror.
Embiid on the feed, and down he goes. He's fouled hard. Free throws for Joel Embiid.
Well, this Hawks team mirrors their coach, which is Nate McMillan. And right here, just a little screen. Korkmaz gets caught. Herter understands that Embiid will lay back, so that 15-foot jump shot should be available to him all night.
Foul on Bogdanovic as Embiid knocks down the first free throw. Excellent free throw shooter is the big man. Is Nate McMillan. McMillan has been a part of 3 different Game 7s as a player. Nate McMillan remembering fondly of a matchup in the late 90s against Utah. Doc Rivers has been a part of a ton of Game 7s as a head coach. McMillan once. Doc Rivers, this is his 15th game as a group. Joel Embiid's knocked down his first 2 shots. He's got Capella on him. Nice hands. Bogdanovic. Turnover. Herter up ahead. Bogdanovic on that banged-up right knee scores. He's wearing that protective sleeve.
To Capella. Will be wide open.
It's such a big play for the Hawks this entire series. And Young has just read it so well all series long. Embiid directing traffic. He'll pull it. And his first miss with Collins there to pull it down.
Man, that's the shot if you're Capella. You want Joel to take free throw line extended, fading away back a little bit.
3-pointer for Young. Comes up short. Tobias Harris. Good bounce back in Game 6. He goes strong, puts his head down, and Harris scores. He's been a 20-plus point performer in all of these playoff games, with the exception of Game 5 that was here in Philly, and that monumental meltdown by the Sixers. Young on the miss, Simmons on the push. Here's Curry for 3. Simmons able to get the long rebound. Korkmaz lets it fly, and he hits.
Those second shot opportunities, and again, the value of having Ben Simmons on the court right there, making a quick decision to court Miles in the corner for three.
Here's Herder off to a nice start. Kevin Herder pushed into that starting lineup. DeAndre Hunter, who was terrific in the Knicks series, has not played in this series. Opted for knee surgery on a torn meniscus and out the rest of the way. Herder's been an excellent fill-in for him. Curry loses Herder, able to score with a little runner in the lane. Seth Curry.
Well, that two-man game with Seth and Embiid, you're going to see a heavy dosage and diet of that if you're the Hawks, because you can't help off of Embiid, and you have to stay close to Seth Curry.
Bogdanovich will post up Curry, mismatch here. Bogdanovich comes up short. Check the lift all night long on Bogdanovich. Check his leg, see if he's getting the elevation he needs on that banged up right leg. Harris going right at him. Simmons, good catch. Embiid, he'll shoot it from out there. A spin, Capella right, with a tough shot, it goes. Oh, Joel Embiid on a wounded right.
It's in game 5, so to him to get to the free throw line early for the Hawks is a good sign.
Tyrese Maxey on the floor. Seth Curry sits with 2 fouls. Maxey was excellent in game 6. Here is Harris up and over Capella. Wow, tough shot.
They need a lot of that from Tobias Harris, kind of playing off of the game he had in game 6, being ultra aggressive early in this one.
Here's Herder, got by Maxey, scores it inside. Kevin Herder now with 9 points
in or bring him out around timeouts and things like that.
Young playing with Lou Williams. First minutes for the Atlanta native. Williams around and down it goes. Williams was a key to the Atlanta Hawks comeback, their 26-point comeback on this floor in game 5. A wild swing in that game. Harris for 3, got it. Right down the pipe, Tobias Harris.
Young, he's going to initiate the contact, and at the end, it's going to look as though the defense is the one that is committing the foul. And that's what really great players do.
James Harden has made a career doing just that as Young knocks down the free throw. All tied at 25 here. Young's got 4. They've all come from the line. Embiid goes to work on Capella, and a foul, and the whistles and the fouls are right.
Embiid on the move to post up. That means the defense is moving as well. You get him the ball, now he can attack in space, and the double team or the hedge downs are not as effective that way. So let's keep our eye on that as well for the Sixers offense.
Foul trouble for the Hawks. Capella will sit with 2 fouls. By the way, the Hawks got hit with a delay of game warning there. Not a big deal now. The second one would be a T, so mark that one away. 1 out of 2 at the line for Embiid. Here's Young. 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Young gets some open space. Maxey got lost. Embiid clears. Young doesn't miss too many open shots. Shot clock is off. Philadelphia leads by a point in this game 7. Chance for the last one here. Embiid working on Kalu. Goes strong, scores inside, and talking a little trash as this quarter comes to an end.